Welcome back to From the Pages, where we crack open original magazines and programs from a galaxy far, far away and explore their content exactly as it was presented. Today we're diving into the summer 1994 issue of Star Wars Insider, issue number 23, the official magazine of the Star Wars Fan Club. This edition marks an important transition. The magazine reclaims its identity as the official voice of the Star Wars Fan Club, with expanded coverage across movies, books, comics, collectibles, and behind-the-scenes content. Star Wars Fan Club returns to its roots. The issue opens with a letter from the club explaining the evolution of the fan experience. Originally launched in 1978, the Star Wars Fan Club gave fans a way to connect. The club paused in the mid-1980s, but was revived in 1987 as the Lucasfilm Fan Club. Now, with renewed excitement and anticipation for new films, the club is once again officially branded the Star Wars Fan Club. The magazine explains the timing. There's new momentum in the Star Wars universe. Interest is surging again thanks to new books, action figures, video games, and the promise of upcoming prequel films. The letter promises to explore both past and future Star Wars content, including deep dives into the characters, creators, and collectibles. Special feature, a timeline of the Star Wars universe. Written by Alan Kosh, this timeline attempts to lay out the expanding canon of the Star Wars saga, linking together films, books, and comics. With increasing storylines released across different media, this timeline serves as a guide to understanding the continuity and historical placement of characters and events in the larger Star Wars universe. Carrie Fisher reflects. Pam Roller interviews Carrie Fisher, who discusses her career evolution from Princess Leia to best-selling novelist and screenwriter. She shares personal memories of working with George Lucas and reflects on the long-term impact of her role in Star Wars. Revisiting the Star Wars Holiday Special. Writer John Bradley Snyder revisits the infamous Star Wars Holiday Special, which aired on television in 1978. The article acknowledges its place as an odd and rarely spoken of artifact in the Star Wars timeline. The tone is lighthearted, recognizing the special strangeness while celebrating its cult appeal. Kenny Baker, bringing R2-D2 to life. Dak maps and profiles Kenny Baker, the actor behind R2-D2. Standing under 4 feet tall, Baker recalls his experiences on set and how the role changed his life. The article emphasizes his warmth, professionalism, and impact on the Star Wars legacy. Dennis Lawson, the man behind Wedge Antilles. Pam Madsen interviews Dennis Lawson, who portrayed Rebel pilot Wedge Antilles. Although Wedge appeared in all 3 original trilogy films, he remained under the radar for many fans. This article highlights his contributions to the saga and explores why Wedge has become a cult favorite among dedicated viewers. The Cult of Wedge. A follow-up to the Dennis Lawson piece, John Bradley Snyder digs into why Wedge Antilles has developed such a strong following. He represents the unsung hero, a dependable figure who survives multiple battles. Wedge is positioned as a true test of fan commitment. If you know who Wedge is, you're more than a casual viewer. Lucasfilm departments and updates. LucasArts Update. The issue provides information on upcoming video games like TIE Fighter, a sequel to X-Wing, and the release of Rebel Assault for Macintosh. Lucasfilm licensing. Topps Galaxy Series 2 trading cards are coming. Micro Machines unveils new Star Wars playsets, and the Hamilton Collection is launching a commemorative Star Wars plate series. Dark Horse Comics. Upcoming titles include Dark Empire 2, Tales of the Jedi, The Freedon Nad Uprising, and Lords of the Sith. Star Wars comics are expanding into new eras and deeper mythology. Skywalker Sound. They're involved in multiple big films, including Forrest Gump, True Lies, and The Mask. THX and Home Audio. THX announces further expansion of certified home theater systems and the continued use of their technologies in blockbuster sound design. Star Tours and Theme Park Expansion. The issue teases the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, a new Indiana Jones ride coming to Disneyland in 1995. The article discusses how the ride differs from Star Tours and how new technology enables a more immersive experience. Riders will explore a booby-trapped temple aboard unpredictable transports that make each trip feel unique. Letters from readers. Fans writing with memories of discovering Star Wars, reactions to novels, and excitement for upcoming films. Many letters highlight the long-lasting emotional impact of the original trilogy. Some share fan art, others discuss building life-size props, and several express hopes for the new prequel trilogy. Audio drama and book features. The magazine highlights the full-script release of NPR Star Wars radio dramatization by Brian Daley, featuring over 30 new scenes not in the films. There is also promotional coverage of upcoming novels like Champions of the Force and The Crystal Star. Merchandise ads. Star Wars Trilogy Audio Collection. A 9-hour, 3-part dramatization enhanced with John Williams music and sound effects. Star Wars Chess Set, Danbury Mint. Collectible chess pieces made of solid metal, featuring iconic characters like Darth Vader, Yoda, and Luke Skywalker. Star Wars Collector Plates. Limited edition commemorative plates by artist Morgan Weisling. Mail order catalogs. Opportunities to order licensed merchandise directly, including fan club exclusives. Final notes. This issue of Star Wars Insider emphasizes that Star Wars never truly went away, it only waited for the right moment to rise again. With books, comics, toys, and games growing in popularity, and the upcoming special editions and prequels on the horizon, the Force was steadily awakening across all media. If you enjoyed this trip through Star Wars fandom history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We release a new episode of From the Pages every single day, covering the galaxy of vintage magazines, programs, and newsletters that shape generations of fans.